Making it a treacherous affair, getting to a football match, let alone playing one. Perfect thanks to the undersoil heating. Hello, I'm Jim Rosenthal. Welcome to Anfield, one of the First Division's most passionate contests, as Liverpool and Everton battle out the Merseyside derby for the second time this season. The first, well, that was a classic.
Driven in low, Barnes, he's got it! I think it's Peter Beardsley's goal. I don't think anybody else got a touch. Beardsley, here goes Rush. Penalty. Ray Asabel's sliding challenge. And Liverpool have a penalty. It'll be John Barnes. 2 in a minute. Rush just timed his run well this time. Got 2 in support. Peter Beardsley, great chance. That's the killer goal. Peter Beardsley makes it 3. Paul. Lesbian Sharp wrestling away again. It's another free kick, Everton's way. Graham Sharp's with a real handful. Quickly taken, Hinchcliffe. Smart thinking, and a glimmer of hope for Everton. Hinchcliffe's free kick. McCall trying to get there. Oh, and he off the save. Stuart McCall will claim the goal, but he bounced off the crossbar and on to Glenn Hussein. Ebrel, Ratcliffe. It's fallen for Sharp. It's a great cross. Grobbelaar couldn't catch it. Cocky was in there. Great clearance by Whelan. Hinchcliffe, Watson, superb save!
Well, superb action that during England's hottest summer in over 100 years, when Liverpool couldn't lose and Everton couldn't win. It's all changed since then as Britain came to a standstill. The worst conditions for 40 years completely decimated the fixture list. Only 2 First Division games survived. One of them, the Merseyside derby, really the pick of the weekend's fixtures, even before the weather intervened. Since September, the fortunes of these 2 teams have changed as dramatically as the weather. In November, Liverpool were 8 points clear at the top of Division 1. 2 weeks ago, Arsenal went top, as Liverpool have only managed just 1 win in their last 6 games. Everton were 18th 2 months ago, but a recent run of 5 wins in 6 games has carried them to 12th. If they win today, it'll take them into the top half of the division for the first time all season. Manager Howard Kendall knows only too well just what these games mean in the city of Liverpool. He also knows derbies have no respect for the form book. For the latest team news then, let's join our match commentator, Martin Tyler.
David Speedie samples this unique atmosphere for the first time after his goal-scoring debut for Liverpool at Manchester United last weekend. But Speedie will not be operating alongside Ian Rush, so often the scourge of Everton in the past. Rush was injured playing for Wales on Wednesday. Barry Venison wears the number 9 shirt but will play at right back. Steve McMahon is also unfit, with Jan Molby taking his place in midfield. Everton have 1 newcomer, 2 Merseyside derbies. Peter Beagrie, who's just starting to show more consistent quality after a tentative beginning to his career at Goodison Park. Everton unchanged, and Beagrie and Pat Nevin will be expected to provide attacking support for Graham Sharp. Sharp along with Neville Southall, Kevin Ratcliffe and Kevin Sheedy, survivors from the championship winning sides of 1985 and 1987 under Howard Kendall, whose return to Everton has made them much more difficult to beat. Indeed, they've won 8 of their last 9 games in League and Cup. So this match that means so much locally, but always has great importance on a wider context as well, is underway. I hardly need to tell you the colours. Liverpool are defending the goal to the left. Bruce Grobbelaar is their goalkeeper. It's a ball that was rolled to David Burrows that caught the left back on the wrong foot for a moment. Steve Staunton on the left-hand side of midfield. John Barnes operating more through the centre with Speedy. Hussein. Beagrie. It breaks for Barnes, who does tend to feel the cold more than most players, but those protective gloves and the tights keeping everything moving nicely down the right-hand side. And Liverpool have a corner to be taken by Staunton. And Hussein. It was a straightforward jump, really, in which the Liverpool man came out on top. Southall had left it for his defenders, and Hussein got through three of them. Sharp duelling with Albert. It drops for Sheedy. Kevin Sheedy's Everton career seemed to be coming to a close. He made no secret of the fact that he didn't get on with Colin Harvey when Harvey was the manager. But since the return of Howard Kendall, he immediately got a place back in the side and has been most influential in Everton's improvement. Nevin. And Sheedy's pass, and Sharp apologising for not really being on the same wavelength. Over 15 minutes gone at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Everton 0. Ratcliffe locating the ball but not dealing with it decisively. Nicol. Is Mulby lining it up, deflected! Goal for Liverpool! After 16 minutes. Really the first meaningful shot, but it was hard on Everton. Off Dave Watson, I think it was. And Southall couldn't reach it. So Jan Mulby, wearing the number 11 shirt in the absence of Steve McMahon, has already made a significant contribution. Staunton, who of course is an established international player with the Republic of Ireland, featured heavily in the World Cup, although he wouldn't regard himself as an automatic choice for his club. Speedy trying to get in front of Watson. Staunton takes it up. Burrows. Everton really having to call on reinforcements on their right-hand side as Burrows and Staunton went on their merry way. Speedy. Benison. Benison trying to join in again. And, Mulby, Barnes. Sheedy looking for a way out for Everton here. And wasn't visible straight away, but he didn't panic. Nevin. This is not in any way meant as a criticism, but Howard Kendall has, by necessity, improved Everton's results by introducing more of a cautious note into their play. They've battened down the hatches, they've been hard to score against, they haven't found goal scoring themselves particularly easy. And that result in this predicament. Might be a serious drawback. But they can draw some comfort from the fact that Ronnie Whelan's Liverpool haven't been quite their normal ruthless selves. Watson. And McDonald, who's very composed in possession. Hussein. Barnes, challenged by Ratcliffe. Here's Milligan. Ebrel, everything Everton are doing really is under challenge. Ebrel, he's not a natural left-back, but is filling in there with Andy Hinchcliffe injured for Everton. And Sheedy has forced the corner, and the Everton contingent here sense a chance for some retaliation. Nevin has come across to take it. With 24 minutes played. Sheedy. Taking on, Staunton is Nevin. It's rather stabbed across the face of the goal. McDonald hits the volley, it loops, and Grobbelaar not discomforted. If the goalkeeper had been a yard or two too far off his line then, McDonald might have made him pay. Positive work in the first place by Nevin. It was Hussein who headed out. An enterprise from Neil McDonald. Very nearly had its reward. 10 places in the table, 21 points. The difference between the two clubs at this stage of the season. Ebrel. Everton on the hunt for an equaliser with Sheedy. Beagrie finding himself on the right, Sharp hoping it would come across the face of the goal to him. David Speedie has scored against Everton this season for Coventry. Held that well by Sharp, but needed to have a second touch to keep the move going. Nevin. Everton's throw. Milligan. Sheedy. Well, there's no shortage of tenacity in midfield for Everton. Can they find the cutting edge in attack? Sheedy, it's a deep ball, the sort that lands in Graham Sharp territory at the far post. Beagrie had an opportunity to put it back as well and spurned it. To turn an earlier ball from him this time, and Ablett was very close to Nevin, and Everton feel aggrieved here. But Pat Nevin taking the ball on the turn from Beagrie's whip centre, but with the benefit of a second look, Nevin seemed to catapult himself away from Ablett then to try and make the point. And if there was contact, if he'd gone down less theatrically, he might have got the penalty. Mr. Shapter isn't the sort to shirk his responsibilities. Liverpool, they say, the clubs that come here always get generously treated with penalties for, and the opposition not so generously. But the penalties haven't been falling for Liverpool this season. Sheedy whips it back in elegantly and very effectively too. And they're mixing it up nicely in attack, with Beagrie now switching to the right. Nevin cropping up all over the place, and it's by no means comfortable for Kenny Dalglish at the moment. Mulvey. Everton have shown plenty of character since they went a goal behind. Nevin takes them forward once more. Here's McCall. Sheedy can play it in first time, steer it in, oh, Sharp's header! Everton, a mounting force and a whisker away for an equaliser here. Lovely first-time ball from Sheedy. It's Robillard touching it up and onto the bar. Nevin to want to take the corner quickly to keep the pressure on. They set up Sheedy, and that hit Mulvey. Well, Sheedy and Sharp, whose contributions to winning the championship in '85 and '87 was so important. And they've shown that they're still doing the business in '91. Claiming he was impeded there. And Liverpool happy just to draw breath here. Milligan just there before Whelan. Mulvey is a different type of midfield operator to McMahon. Stokes the boilers in there for Liverpool, and maybe they're just lacking that type of approach at the moment as Everton continue to look a menace to Liverpool's 1-0 lead. Whelan and Venison didn't have much time. Ebrel. Pass and support, that's the Liverpool game, but Staunton embroidering it with a bit of running in possession here. Burrows. Staunton's aiming for Barnes! Well, we haven't seen too much of Liverpool, but the quality there is always at their disposal. And Staunton threaded it through. Barnes, a volley that very nearly produced a thrilling goal, but for the excellence of Southall. Barnes trying to guide it on, unsuccessfully. Nevin. Donald, that was a risky one, I must say. Venison. Sheedy, well aware of the position of Ebrel. He's made space for a cross and he's delivered it well. McCall. Beagrie, first to it, McDonald lines it up, and can Sharp master it? Sheedy! Oh! Well, when the ball's on Kevin Sheedy's left foot, that close to the opposition's goal, you do rather expect the next stop to be the back of the net. It wasn't an easy angle, and it wasn't forced in at the far post either. Been a first half here, keeping with the football that's been performed and the entertainment that's been exhibited in recent Merseyside clashes. The passion has always been here. Not always the free-flowing commitment, but Everton put in a situation, having conceded a goal after 16 minutes, where they had to open out their play, and they've been very unlucky not to get back level, and now Nevin must do it! They are level! Thoroughly deserved for Everton. And this uncertainty in the centre of Liverpool's defending exposed again. Watson had made a nuisance of himself and steered it down, and it was rather scuffed in by Nevin at the last, but it counts for Everton, and that's all that matters. Right on half-time. For the away dressing room at Anfield in a much better frame of mind. Jan Molby dampened their spirits after 16 minutes. Everton, through Sharp, might have equalised. Through Nevin, have equalised. In between, Southall made a superb save from Barnes. 1-1 at the break, and the prospect of a mouth-watering second half at Anfield. Start the second half very much back in business here at Anfield. Feeling at half-time from the Liverpool dressing room, they were complaining that Pat Nevin had handled just before nudging the ball beyond Bruce Grobbelaar for that late equaliser to the goal after 16 minutes for Liverpool from Jan Molby. Bigri back defending. Whelan slow to get himself back together again after a challenge that clearly hurt the Liverpool captain. Well, in Howard Kendall's previous reign as manager of Everton, they had a couple of wins here at Anfield, one in which Gary Lineker was an Everton scorer since the 1990 World Cup finals, where Whelan couldn't play any sort of part for the Republic of Ireland because of an ankle problem. He's had other absences from the Liverpool reckoning because of injuries. This is only his third game back after a 9-match absence. Liverpool supporters hoping it's not a recurrence of a past problem. Whelan goes on for the moment. Clearly not in full working order. The game restarts with a Liverpool free kick to be delivered by Venison. Forced to give way. Peter Beardsley and Jimmy Carter, the two substitutes for Liverpool. Molby trying to give Nevin a taste of his own medicine. Staunton. Have to bow to the inevitable. From the moment that Whelan got back on his feet again, it was pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to stay out there for much longer. The captain's armband that he inherited from Alan Hansen, who's still on the injury list. Dalglish chooses Jimmy Carter in preference to Peter Beardsley, to a mixed reaction from the Liverpool supporters. He had the option with David Speedie, of course, able to play in midfield, to use Beardsley in Speedie's role and drop his new signing deeper, but he's plucked for Carter. Mulby bends it in. Oh, and Speedie is where it matters for Liverpool. They've regained the lead. 4 minutes into the second half. 2 games for Liverpool for David Speedie, 2 goals. Mulby, who scored the first, delivers the free kick for the second, and Speedie glances it past the Southall, who for once was left flat-footed. And the worry about Whelan's departure is forgotten for the moment. And Everton find themselves pegged back once more. A loss of concentration, perhaps, in the defensive ranks as the change was made. They neglected Speedie in the centre at their peril. Nevin. Ebrel. Sharp. And Beagrie, who seemed to be looking for goal rather than for the run of Nevin. For possession here, an unlikely hero in many ways. Liverpool, who so often release players when they're getting to their 30s, and they've signed one here in David Speedie, who's often done well against them in the past, particularly in his Chelsea days. And Liverpool are like elephants, they do not forget. Jimmy Carter too, I think, earned his move through some impressive work for Millwall against Liverpool over the last couple of seasons. Well, by their own exacting standards, it hasn't been vintage Liverpool today. They're not in the most satisfying of runs, but they're leading here and looking to extend that. Carter. Everton lost Barnes momentarily. That led to Jimmy Carter arriving in a promising position. He will take the corner. To close him down before he tries a shot. Burrows likewise. Speedie! It gets better and better for David Speedie. It was a fine try from Burrows, who's never scored a competitive goal for Liverpool, but Speedie got the touch. It's his goal. There was no offside because there were 2 on the line who hadn't pushed out. And David Speedie, as Everton look to hit back with Sharp, still Sharp, faced by Nicol. And they don't have the sharpness of Speedie at the moment. What an impact he's made in 8 minutes of the second half here at Anfield. Seventh goal this season, 4 of them with Coventry. 4 in 21 games for a side struggling to stay in the First Division. 3 in Championship challenging colours in little more than a game and a half. Well, despite all the top-level tactical thinking, I certainly can't remember a time when Merseyside derbies had a more open feel to them. And though there aren't many neutrals in the ground, it's a captivating sight for them. It's celebratory for Liverpool at the moment, as Everton look to hit back once more, and David Watson's header. And Everton must feel that they have enough here to make Liverpool crack again. But they need something soon, and you could detect the reaction on that replay of a number of Everton colleagues of Watson who felt that it was a chance that went astray. Mulby. Here's Carter. Well, half an hour before the kick-off here, when the team information was announced, the Liverpool supporters were rueing the absence of Ian Rush. They're applauding the selection of Speedy now, of course, as Everton greet the arrival of Tony Cottee. Cottee. Sheedy. Milligan. Sheedy can try again. Cottee trying to get in front of Hussein, unsuccessfully. Mulby. Speedy's gone to the right, and Staunton looked instead for Barnes. Picked him out perfectly. Burrows. And it was another opportunity for what the players call a one-touch finish, which Speedy has manufactured twice already in the second half, and he was stretching in there again. McCall, well taken by Sharp. He's aware that Nevin was an option to the right. He in turn has McDonald outside him, but Nevin always seemed to be looking for a direct route to goal, and although the shot was pretty much under hit, it flicked off a Liverpool boot, and Everton have a corner. Post trick very nearly coming off for Everton. Liverpool at the moment not in the sort of form where you might think they're certain to lock Everton out here and move forward inexorably towards victory, leading as they are by 3-1 halfway through the second half. Sheedy. There's plenty of depth to it. Sharp is up. McCall was loitering behind him. It's another corner. Grabala's come. Oh! The goalkeeper didn't get there, Graham Sharp did. But it couldn't find a route over the line. Goalkeeping error, Nicol with the knee. Sheedy whips it in again, and Everton making Liverpool look lacklustre in their defending. McDonald, Staunton got in his way. Well, can Everton get their first to Sheedy's free kick? Milligan. Still looking for his first goal for the club. It's only the 10th first-team game that he started. Here's Carter. Watson is the defender. And Carter takes him on. Watson can't stop the cross. Nor could Southall, but Everall did. Very calmly. Call. You have to hand it to Everton. They've kept the match going, even though they've been 2 goals adrift since early in the second half. Cottee hoping to find a teammate coming into that area where Hussein had gone to for Liverpool. Sheedy's corner. Back from Sheedy again. That's McCall! Stuart McCall, who is remembered for scoring twice against Liverpool at Wembley when he came on as a substitute in a cup final. It's what the crowd have been wanting to see. Peter Beardsley comes back on for Liverpool to re-emerge in the First Division. Hasn't started a game since back in November. Nevin. Nevin against Glenn Hussein, can make room for the shot here. Hussein couldn't hold Nevin up. But having made space for the shot, Nevin really didn't set himself absolutely right for it. It's just the formalities now for Liverpool. It's been a match not weighed down by tension. It's been a joy to watch. And Grovelar determined to give us one more memory. Well, he read it well, even though the clearance wasn't up to his own liking. Sheedy. Well, it's been a triumph for the squad of Kenny Dalglish, really, with Jan Mulvey coming in to score the first goal and then 2 from David Speedy. Liverpool come out on top in terms of Merseyside rivalry. They're back on top of the First Division. And despite the one reply from Pat Nevin, they put a break on Everton's recent progress under Howard Kendall. Publicly, Liverpool will be saying that it's just another win, with the same 3 points for it. Privately, though, it will count for so much. Liverpool are the pride of Merseyside, at least until next weekend, when Everton are back here again in the 5th round of the FA Cup. A final score from Anfield: Liverpool 3, Everton 1.